How's it going, everybody? I'm the BTC Reaper, and my goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading while the price is going up or down. So over on Dixie for the daily, we did get our full breakdown, so we will delete this flag scenario as it did play out. Our stochastic is dropping, RSI is pulling back, VWAP is favoring bearish, momentum is dropping, and money flow is pulling back. So overall, we do look more bearish than bullish. I would watch. Right now, the markets do seem to be a little more correlated due to what's going on economically. We saw Japan raise their rates. The U.S. might do rate cuts. We had bad jobs, few other things going on, so quite a bit of mess going on, and things aren't looking as great as they are, and now people are worried about a recession, so risky assets are going to see a sell-off because of this. Over on Bitcoin dominance for the daily, we did push up, but that's because Bitcoin and futures did better than total, and Bitcoin did not quite as good, but with futures weighing in, that helped a bit. Futures being green is positive though. Stochastic does want to push up, RSI is trying to push forward, VWAP is bullish, money flow is pushing up, and momentum is gaining strength, so dominance does look positive. Again, that doesn't mean we're going to see Bitcoin run up. Dominance is just a measure of Bitcoin versus the rest of the market. Over on total for the daily, we could still have this double bottom kind of scenario play out if we are able to push forward from here. This could be a long lower shadow candle, which would show that sellers tried to drop us down to the bottom of our channel that we've been warning about, and then we did get invalidated. They did not gain quite as much momentum. So if followed by a strong green candle and we break that 300 EMA in the next few days, then we could see our double bottom breakup. Stochastic is pulling back, RSI is dropping, our momentum is breaking bearish, VWAP is favoring bearish and starting to round, so watch that close, money flow is breaking down. If that VWAP continues to push down, it's likely we would sell off. Over on the 4 hour, stochastic is pushing up, RSI is gaining strength, VWAP does want to push up, momentum is pushing up, and money flow does want to gain strength as well, so we do look positive there. Over on the 2 hour, VWAP is bullish, that is positive, we have higher highs and higher lows. Momentum is pushing up, money flow is gaining strength, RSI and stochastic are pushing forward, so we do look positive here. If this can continue, then we may be able to see that push forward and try to test our 300 EMA on that daily. Over on the 1 hour, stochastic is pushing up, RSI is pushing forward, momentum's running up, VWAP is trying to cling to bullish territory, but watch as we have a lower high, and money flow is favoring bearish, so if VWAP breaks down, we will see momentum round and money flow could continue to drop. That would weaken our altcoins. However, if that VWAP does make a bounce, then we could continue forward. Over on Bitcoin futures, so the daily, we did open with that gap if you missed that yesterday, and we are trying to push forward from it. So this could be positive for tomorrow's candle, providing we break above that 56.99 or 57K, and then we hold. Stochastic does want to push up, RSI is gaining strength, VWAP does want to push up, momentum is trying to round and money flow is flat. If that VWAP can continue to push on lower time frames, then we could see a run up. We do have a run up and some consolidation going, so watch for a bull flag to form. We do have a long lower shadow candle, so if followed by some green candles, we could see a run forward, fill that higher gap, and we would want to hold above that 61K if we're going to make a break forward. If we do not hold above that 61K and push through that 57K, then it's likely we would continue with lower targets. If we do reject from this area, I would exercise caution. Remember, we do have that 20K gap from the previous bear market that did not fill yet. Our stochastic does want to push up, RSI is pushing up, VWAP is bullish, momentum is trying to push forward with a double green dot, and money flow does want to gain strength, so we are looking decent right now. Over on the 2 hour, stochastic does want to round away, RSI is pushing forward, VWAP is trying to maintain bullish momentum, momentum is pushing up, and money flow is gaining strength, so we do look positive there. I did skip the 1 hour, but we need the 1 hour here to remain bullish. We do have lower highs on that VWAP, so I would watch. If we break for lower lows, momentum would round, money flow would reject, but if that VWAP can stay above neutral, momentum could stay bullish and money flow could gain some strength. That would help strengthen those higher time frames if strength does continue. Over on Bitcoin for the day, we did somewhat get our breakaway. Don't know where this flag's here, so I'm going to delete that. But we did get a full breakdown of what away from this flag up here. So this previous consolidation channel could be invalidated at this point. Watch for a strong green candle. If we get a strong green candle and pull back in, then we could still see this pattern in play. But if we break away here and continue to reject, that's where we would fully invalidate that pattern. We did stay below it for a few days and then push back in it. That's why I'm not going to delete it right away. RSI is pulling back, stochastic is pulling back, VWAP is favoring bearish, momentum's breaking down, and money flow is selling off, so I would exercise caution. Over on the 4-hour, stochastic does want to push up, RSI is pushing forward, VWAP is breaking bullish with a higher high, momentum is gaining strength, and money flow is pushing up. If that continues, that daily could continue to strengthen. Over on the 2-hour, stochastic does want to round away. RSI is trying to run up though, so watch if that stochastic holds bullish. If it can, then RSI will push price up. VWAP is bullish, momentum is gaining strength, and money flow is picking strength up, so we do look positive on the 2-hour. Over on the 1-hour, stochastic is trying to run, but we're holding bullish. RSI is trying to maintain bullish momentum, but we're kind of stagnating. I would watch. If that stochastic does break, RSI would follow, and price action would drop away. Momentum is trying to run up, but that VWAP has lower highs, so watch if we break neutral. If we break neutral, momentum will cause money flow to continue to sell off by breaking lower. Over on graph for the daily, we did touch that 1157, so we did break a low support. We did break that 14,316. RSI and stochastic are dropping, VWAP are breaking away, momentum is pushing down, and money flow is dropping away as well. So overall, most of our indicators are not looking positive on the daily. Over on our 4-hour, stochastic is running up, RSI does want to push forward. VWAP is trying to break bullish, but I would watch. We did try to break bullish before, and we got rejected, and that continued this downslide. Momentum is bearish, money flow is pulling back, so overall, the bears do look like they have some control over that 4-hour. I would watch lower time frames. If they hold more bullish, then we could invalidate that bearish control. Over on the 2-hour, stochastic does want to round, RSI is pulling back, VWAP does want to push down, but we are getting higher highs, so this is positive. If we stay above neutral, momentum will push forward, money flow will gain strength, and we could continue to run up. Over on the 1-hour, stochastic is dropping away, RSI is pulling back, momentum is bullish, that VWAP is bullish but very weak. Watch that VWAP close. If it breaks for a lower low, momentum will round away, money flow will pull back, and we will see further sell-off on those higher time frames. Over on Ankr for the daily, we did push our 2020, not a great year, so we do have a long lower shadow. Remember, long lower shadows do show we could try to push up as the bears try to drop us down. VWAP does want to push toward that neutral. Watch if it can hold. Momentum is starting to round. Money flow is selling off. RSI is pulling back. Stochastic is dropping. Watch lower time frames like everything else. We do need them to remain bullish. Over on our 4-hour, stochastic is pushing up. RSI is gaining strength. VWAP does have a higher high, momentum is pushing forward with a double green dot, suggesting it wants to continue up, and that could help give that money flow some strength to reverse our trend. Over on the 2-hour, stochastic is starting to pull back, RSI is pushing up, VWAP is maintaining a bullish trend, momentum is pushing up, and money flow does want to push up, so overall, we do look pretty decent there. Over on this 1-hour, we did fill this gap. We do have a little bit of a gap below us, so I would exercise caution. Remember, gaps have an 80% chance to fill. Stochastic is flat, RSI is flat, momentum is going flat as that VWAP does want to break down, and money flow is starting to reject, so watch that VWAP close. If it gets a lower high here, then follows with lower lows, we will see momentum break, money flow would remain bearish, and we would see a continued sell-off. Over on XRP for the daily, we do have a long lower shadow candle here as well, so I would watch. If we continue to see sell-off, we would drop, but this does show that sellers tried to drop us down. They tried to break that 43 cent. And this does show buyers are trying to push up. So if we see a strong green candle, we could make a round forward, but remember, wicks do fill like gaps. RSI is pulling back, stochastic is dropping, momentum is favoring bearish, VWAP is getting lower lows with lower highs, and money flow is breaking down, so I would exercise caution. Over on the 4-hour, we are trying to break that EMA and hold that lowest EMA that is positive. If we can stay above this and gain above other EMAs, we could run up. Stochastic is pushing up, RSI is gaining strength, VWAP is bullish, momentum is pushing forward with that double green dot, so if VWAP stays bullish, we could see that money flow start to gain strength, and that would help solidify that 4-hour. Over on the 2-hour, stochastic does want to round, RSI is running up, VWAP is pushing forward, momentum is gaining strength, and money flow is pushing up, so if that VWAP can maintain this bullish trend, momentum will continue higher, money flow will continue higher, and we could see the trend reversal there. Over on our 1-hour, stochastic is starting to round away, RSI is pulling back, momentum is running up, that VWAP has lower highs, so watch that VWAP close. If it breaks for a lower low, then cannot get above that neutral, it's likely the bears would gain control and we would continue to push down. Remember, we have that 38 support level. So over on ALGO, we made a new low today temporarily, so if you got in on that, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. No, not financial advice, not pushing you to buy ALGO, just saying it's an all-time low. RSI is pushing down, stochastic is selling off, VWAP is favoring bearish, momentum is dropping, and money flow is weakening. So I would exercise caution. With us already making an all-time low, I would watch out for some further sell-off. Over on the 4-hour, stochastic is running up, RSI does want to push up, VWAP is trying to get higher high with these weak lows, so that does look positive. Momentum does want to push with a double green dot, and money flow is selling off, but if VWAP stays bullish, momentum will push money flow up. Over on the 2-hour, we are trying to break that blue EMA, but we're struggling. We have a long upper shadow, so that's reverse of our long lower shadows that want to push you up like back here. They could end up breaking us down. Stochastic does want to push down, RSI is flat, VWAP does want to pull back, momentum is rounding, and money flow is bearish. So watch that VWAP close. If it breaks that neutral and cannot get back above, we could see a sell-off. Over on the 1-hour, stochastic does want to push up, but really doesn't have much further to go. RSI is flat, momentum is running, VWAP is very weak, so watch if it breaks neutral. Just like the 2-hour, if it breaks and cannot get back above, we will see a further sell-off. Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you have a great